Trading with the trend is obviously the most efficient method to make money in the market, but most of the time identifying market trend is easier said than done. But with the help of the right indicators, it becomes a bit easier. In this video, I'm gonna showcase one such indicator. This indicator is called the Whole Butterfly Oscillator, created by LuxAlgo. We're gonna go over what this indicator is, how to use it to trade, and we're also gonna combine it with one other technical analysis indicator to create a strategy just for you. If you find value in this video, remember to leave a like. Let's get into it. Now, to add this indicator to your chart, you want to go to TradingView, then load any trading security that you like. Personally, I'm going to be using AUDJPY. Then click on Indicators and type in Whole Butterfly Oscillator, this one by LuxAlgo. Now, the Whole Butterfly Oscillator, or HBO for short, is an advanced technical analysis tool based on the concept of moving averages, specifically designed to capture potential market reversals with higher precision. Let's break down its key components and functionality. So this indicator is actually composed of very few elements. We have this white line traversing the indicator window. This is called the Whole Butterfly Oscillator. And then we have the zero level at the center of this indicator. The area between the zero level and the Whole Butterfly Oscillator is filled with this red and green histogram. And then at the top we have two levels, one at the 0.16 value and the upper level is at the 3.2 value on this indicator scale. And the opposite is actually true for these lower levels, meaning the first bottom level is at the minus 1.6 value and the lowest one is at the minus 3.2 mark on this indicator scale. Whenever the Whole Butterfly Oscillator goes below this lower level, that indicates that the market may be oversold. Conversely, whenever it goes above this upper level, that indicates that the market may be overbought. Looking at the settings of this indicator, we can see that we can change things like the length, which determines the number of past price inputs considered by this indicator. This is going to affect this indicator's sensitivity to price. For this video, we're not going to change this number. The levels multiplier adjusts the distance of the overbought and oversold levels from the zero line, allowing for customization based on price volatility. For me, I'm going to stick with 2. And then we have the source. This specifies the price data source that is going to be used in calculating the whole moving average and by extension the Whole Butterfly Oscillator. We're going to leave this with close selected. Now, at this point in time, I know you may be thinking,
but how can we use this indicator to identify trends in the market?
Well, I'm gonna show you. But before that, let's talk about the forex broker called Fintura. Now, I've been using Fintura for quite some time. As you can see here, this is my live account on MT4. Yes, MT4 is the trading platform used by Fintura. The reason why I think Fintura is a great broker is because of their low commissions as well as spreads that go as low as 0.0 pips. They also have a maximum leverage of 1 to 500. You know, for those of us who love high leverage. If all of this isn't enough, they're also gonna give you a 100% deposit bonus for all your first deposits of between $100 all the way to $50,000. So if you deposit say $5,000, they're gonna give you a bonus of $5,000, giving you a total of $10,000 to trade with. To access the bonus as well as all the other perks, sign up to Fintura using the link in the video description. Now, back to the video. Now, one of the methods that we can use this indicator to trade is to use it to identify overextensions or overbought and oversold levels in the market. As mentioned earlier, whenever the Whole Butterfly Oscillator goes above this upper horizontal level, this indicates that the market may be overbought, which means we could start looking for short positions. Conversely, whenever it goes under this lower level, this would indicate that the market may be oversold, and this is where you would start looking for short positions. But of course, the most efficient method of using this indicator to trade is to use it as a trend filter, which means we're gonna use it to identify bullish and bearish trends in the market. To identify a bullish trend, we're gonna look for an area where this indicator displays a green histogram under the Whole Butterfly Oscillator. So like here, this indicates a bullish trend. Conversely, this area indicates a bearish trend because this histogram was colored red. Simple. Now, to craft a simple strategy using this indicator, we need to add one more trading tool to the chart. Open the indicator search tab and type in Andean Oscillator, and you're gonna select this one created by Alex Grover. Now, the default settings for this strategy are gonna work fine, so we're not gonna change anything. We're gonna use the Andean oscillator as our overall momentum confirmation indicator. To know exactly what this means, let's go over the entry conditions. To take a long trade with these two indicators that we have here, the first condition would be to ensure that the market has enough bullish momentum to push the price in the direction of our trade. For that, we're gonna use the Andean oscillator indicator. We need this green line to be above the yellow line as well as above the red line. This indicates the presence of enough bullish momentum in the market for us to take long positions. And then for our entry confirmation, we're gonna be looking for the first instance where the whole butterfly oscillator, basically this white line, crosses above this first upper level to indicate that the market is in a strong bullish trend. If we look at this indicator closely, you will notice that this is the first instance of that crossover, which makes this entry our entry candle. So we take a long position. We're gonna set our stop loss at a percentage value of 0.15. You're gonna be looking at this number for the percentage value. And then for the take profit, we're gonna go with 1.5 times the risk. Letting this trade run, and as you can see, it hits take profit. For a short position, we're gonna do the reverse of what we did for the long position. So the first condition would be to ensure that the market has enough bearish momentum to push the price in the direction of our trade. For that, we're gonna be using the Andean oscillator. We need this red line to be above the yellow line as well as above the green line. This indicates the presence of enough bearish momentum in the market for us to take short positions. And then for our final entry confirmation, we're gonna be looking for the first instance where the whole butterfly oscillator, this white line, crosses below the first lower level to indicate that the market is in a strong bearish trend. Now, if we look at this indicator closely, you will notice that this is the first instance of the crossover, which makes this candle our entry candle. So we take a short position. We're gonna set our stop loss at a percentage value of 0.15. For the take profit, we're gonna set it at 1.5 times the risk. If we let this trade run, it hits take profit. In summary, this strategy leverages the whole butterfly oscillator and the Andean oscillator to identify momentum and market trends for bullish and bearish trades. By assessing overbought and oversold conditions, this indicator provides clearer entry and exit conditions. Now remember, the strategy showcased here is in foolproof, which means you will need to do your own extensive backtesting and forward testing before trading with your real money. Well, that's basically it for this video. I hope you found some value. If you did, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.